Welcome back to the Mellow Brick Road, everybody. Thank you for joining us again on another path today. I'm so glad to see you. Hello, my name is Van Windsor. I'm your host today on this path. With me, as always, is Trace the Grace Windsor.
What up? That's a new one.
Trace the Grace.
Trace the
Because
Grace.
you're so graceful.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So I wanted to start off firstly with showing you this picture, and I guess I'll put this on the screen for the audience as well. But I saw this truck the other day, and I don't know if you've ever seen this before because I haven't, and I'm not a truck or vehicle person in general,
Me
but
neither.
I've never seen this before. It's a 6-door truck.
You saw this in person?
Yeah, 6-door
What?
pickup truck.
Dude, what?
I wonder if I can put it on the camera.
It looks like a. It looks like a glitch.
It's long.
It looks like one of those pictures where there's. It's actually all one picture, but it looks like it's
like
two separate things.
It's two separate trucks, but it looks like one truck.
Yeah.
No, it's super long, and the tailgate's long. And it on the back. It's carrying like a 30-foot trailer.
It's like
If
it's the straw
maybe 15 foot. I don't know.
in the glass of water, and the straw is like looks like it's like.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's really odd.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of truck it was. As soon as I got my phone out to take a picture, the guy started driving off because I took like a bunch of pictures. I sprinted across the lot to get him.
The guy started flipping you off.
Probably.
Hey
No.
man.
But I don't know. I don't know what kind of.
What did the guy look like?
Just a normal dude.
Just a normal guy.
Probably like a farmer.
Cowboy boots? Just work
The
boots?
work boots, yeah.
Did he look like he had money?
No. But so he probably had a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, you should have seen the size. I mean, this truck was ginormous.
That's I didn't.
And the trailer it was carrying was also big. I don't know.
They make that? I mean, I guess if you have a crew of people, I can't think of a reason why it would need so much damn room
I don't know, man.
on the inside like that.
I just realized this was sitting right in front of the table the whole time, but it doesn't matter. It's legal anyway.
It's legal.
So get over it. Get over yourself. If you're
Get
watching
over
on YouTube, get over yourself. If you're watching on YouTube, stop driving.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Anyway.
Or pull over and watch, and then you can drive again after it's over.
Yeah, just pull over to the side of the road
and
and
just pull over for an hour.
call your boss, tell him you got COVID.
Yeah.
And is that still a valid excuse? I mean, yeah.
I think most places, yeah.
Still,
still
COVID still happens.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're acting. I don't know why for a second. People seem to act like COVID doesn't exist in some places. And if you're not careful, sometimes you'll kind of believe them. You won't mean to, but it happens. Oh man, I walked into the office today with absolutely nothing to talk about today.
All right.
I had like a few things maybe on my mind, but I didn't have like any research or anything done.
Hell yeah. So let me start then.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so I came across a movie prompt that somebody else came up with. I'm not taking credit for it. I could not find who it was. It was just one of those things I scrolled upon and I was like, that's great. I'm going to bring that up. So this person said, and I totally agree with him, I want to see a comic/movie about Clark Kent, not Superman. Okay.
Right.
So they don't want to see a Superman comic or movie. They want to
Okay.
see a Clark Kent.
Okay.
They want the storyline to be about the CIA trying to murder Clark Kent, but not because they know he's Superman. They don't know he's Superman. He's just a really, really good journalist, and he's breaking some massive stories, and the CIA's like, we got to take this guy out.
Right.
But they can't kill him.
Because he's Superman.
Because he's Superman, and they're like, what the fuck's going on? Why can't we kill this guy?
Oh.
And it's all these failed attempts.
Yeah.
And they were like, I could see this as a comedy or as a serious movie.
Because Superman wouldn't. Like, so if Clark Kent is like a journalist, and they're like, you got to go to this country, this like dangerous area, and cover it. He's like, no biggie.
Yeah.
Because I'm Superman, like no biggie. I can take care of that. But he's not gonna tell anyone. And then he starts getting you have to somehow get him into a point where he's cornered to where he can't reveal that he's Superman.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to have other people around him that are with him that it has to be something that you need oh man.
It's a great prompt.
Yeah, it'd be him and what's his photographer's name or the Jimmy? What's that guy's name? Jimmy, I think. Not the kid, but he's like the photographer or something or other. He works with Lois Lane.
Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, Jimmy Olsen. So I guess you could do it like pre Lois knowing he's Superman,
Mm-hmm.
and he's with her, Jimmy, and maybe some other person who's like secret, like a secret person, like CIA person.
Yeah.
Watching out on the story, and then you have to make it somewhere so he can't reveal himself as Superman. But oh man, that's so crazy.
I love the idea of
because once they start going after him, they're gonna be watching Clark Kent. So then it's like, when is he even gonna have time to become Superman? But also he can travel like at the speed of light, so it doesn't really matter.
I like the idea though of
that's a good idea
of people constantly like going to the movie and thinking like, okay, Superman's gonna come out at some point, and it just feels like, okay, Superman's got to come out right now for some reason, and then he just doesn't. Like Clark figures out a way to just handle it himself.
I wanted to hate this idea because I was like, who wants to watch anything about Clark Kent? That's so lame. He's Clark Kent. The whole thing is like, he's lame. That's his whole thing. That's a good idea. Who would you cast as your Clark Kent though?
See, I thought about this.
I know who you're gonna say.
Give it to Henry Cavill because he's not Superman.
Oh,
so James Gunn being like, he's not our Superman. It's like, but he is our Clark Kent. I just thought that would be.
That's
cool.
a good idea.
It would have to be so standalone.
That's a good idea.
Way over there.
Well, you know what? You could just be like, fuck DC, and let's just make it ourselves and make it like it's Superman. Yeah. But let's not make it Superman. Yeah. Let's make him name. His name's like. I mean, there's so many iterations. Ultraman, there's Omni-Man.
His name's
Hyperion.
Clark. His name's Clark Kent, but the K and the C are switched. That's what it's called, Clark Kent, but it's K-L-A-R-K.
He's Swedish.
Yeah, C and T.
Oh,
Clark Kent.
You gotta stop breaking stuff today, man.
I'm too close to everything.
You're all amped up right now.
Move this direction. Yeah, I don't know why.
That's a good idea. I can't believe how much I wanted to hate that. Speaking of movies. I got to give a quick RIP to the real one. I'm going to say Riku, Ricou Browning. He was the Gill Man in Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Whoa.
He died.
I didn't know
He's 93. He died. I think he's the last Universal monster actor to pass away. Very sad. Creature from the Black Lagoon is one of my favorite Universal scary movies, and it scares me to this day. Even sometimes at the lake, if I go too deep, or if I'm reaching for the ladder, like I always feel like sometimes there's gonna be like a slimy, scaly hand is gonna grab my ankle and fucking pull me down.
1954.
I love that
when that movie came out.
It's so good, and I just recently saw. I'm gonna try this maybe sometime soon. They say you should watch it if you can find the black and white version in 3D. Watch it in 3D. They say it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna give that a try, and I'll report back.
Oh man.
Yep.
I hadn't seen that. Was he in anything else, or was that kind of his?
I don't know. He was behind the original Flipper movie, and the TV show. Like that was like his thing. He did other stuff.
Gilman.
I think he had a really illustrious time in the film industry. Actually, I think he had a really good time.
What a freaking awesome look.
A stuntman on 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Doubled for Jerry Lewis in Don't Give Up the Ship.
Wow.
Played all the bad guys in TV's Sea Hunt. And that's pretty cool.
All the bad guys.
All the bad guys. He directed the harpoon-filled fight in Thunderball. Dude. And he did a lot of stuff. Oh, he did the Jaws-inspired candy bar in the pool sequence in Caddyshack. So he's done a lot of stuff in the film industry.
Caddyshack, can I be honest? I don't think it's a great movie.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't think it's great.
I usually have to hide that, but I'm not hiding it anymore.
I don't feel bad about it.
Some parts are like...
some parts hit. But... I'm going to throw out another one, and you might feel differently. I don't think Blazing Saddles is that funny. And I know the time is just so different.
But Blazing Saddles is pretty funny.
I remember sitting back... Well, I'm not saying I didn't laugh. I'm just saying people talk about it as
different time period. I mean, it's the same. I mean, think about that. Like, well, okay, here's something else I had in my notes. History of the World Part 2 is coming out, right? Mel Brooks movies from like the 40s and 50s and stuff. Are all of them bangers? No, different time. It was an earlier version of comedy than what we have now. It's like Monty Python. It's like an older version of comedy. It's also British, but it's a little bit drier. It's a little bit more basic, more obvious. You can kind of see where the joke's going, but I don't know.
I love History of the World Part 1.
History of the World Part 1 is one of my favorite movies.
1981. I would have guessed older.
One of my favorite comedy movies. The second one, when I saw it was announced, I was worried. I was not excited.
Is still alive?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, I hope it's good.
Years old.
The cast is really big, which always worries me with movies. Always.
Yeah, it's either
I trust Mel Brooks, but I trust him about as far as I can throw him. And he's pretty old now. He's pretty frail, so
he's only 5'5".
Probably throw him pretty far. The old man, little Jew man. But I mean, I'm gonna watch it for sure.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's gonna be hilarious, especially if Mel Brooks has a hand in it. I don't know if he wrote it or how much of it is his, but Part 1 is so good. I thought the world was kind of like there's not a Part 2. The whole joke was there's not gonna be a Part 2.
Yeah, how great is that joke?
Yeah.
Just calling it Part 1.
And
so
here's the thing,
like,
though. Here's the thing. Because the whole thing is, if you make Part 2, you gotta have space Jews. If you don't have space Jews, what are you doing? There's so many, because they set up so many things that are supposed to be in Part 2,
right? And
they're all crazy. So, are they better be in there? I mean, if they're not, and if they're not, and Mel Brooks shows up in the movie and says, "Fuck you, I'm not putting those in." I'd be okay with it. If it's like part of the joke that like he's not putting those in, then I'm okay with it. But I don't know.
Goes to an editing
What
room.
were we talking about before I derailed us?
I don't know. The swamp, the Gill Man.
No, we were talking about Caddyshack and Blazing Saddles.
I don't like Caddyshack.
I don't think it's
Caddyshack. I don't think it's great.
No, it's every annoying dad that I hate, like that dad generation above us that loves that movie. I hate those kind of people. I think. I don't hate them. I don't like being around you or talking to you or looking at your face.
I really, really like Rodney Dangerfield. In his like late
he's
night.
Fast. I like his wit. His wit. Yeah, his late night. His stand is he's funny.
That kind of stuff to me is endlessly funny. Also love.
That's silly. I did not know that about you.
Oh, I think Rodney Dangerfield's like one of the funniest.
What do you think
acts.
of Sam Kinison?
I don't know what to think about it.
I love Sam Kinison.
For people that don't know, Sam Kinison just always ends up yelling.
It's a confidence thing. Did you see the video?
I should watch more.
Have you seen the video of him when he's talking to a guy in the audience, and this guy in the audience is talking about how he was married. I think he was married or his girlfriend, and he came home from work early one day. He forgot something, and she was in bed with his brother. His brother was like jobless, and so they were helping him out, and he was sleeping on their couch. And then he came home and he was sleeping with his brother's wife, and she left him for his brother. And so Sam Kinison got his phone out, or they had like the stadium or the venue call over the speaker, and they called her house phone. She picked up, and Sam was talking to her, and he was like, "You fucking bitch! You motherfucker! You broke his fucking heart! Do you know what you did to me, you heartless demon?" And then the guy in the audience was like, "Fuck you! You ruined my fucking life!" Like, it's fucking crazy, dude.
But
everyone in the audience is going crazy.
I feel like all of them are like that.
Sam Kinison is, I mean, it's the confidence. That's what I like about it. Is it funny? I think what's so funny is that he's doing it. It's so funny that he's yelling at people right in their face. And, like, he doesn't give a fuck. I don't know.
That scream, man.
I love it. I could watch that. I could watch that for hours.
He used to be a preacher?
Yeah.
Or when he was in a church or something.
Same with, who's that other one that people thought was Alex Jones?
Oh, yeah. What's that guy's name?
Can't think of his name.
Let me look.
Alex Jones. Is it like Bill something?
Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks, yeah. I like Bill Hicks too.
Billy.
Yeah, he's got some good ones. Here's another guy that I want to talk about. Who I discovered the other day. This guy's name is Mihailo Tolotos. Okay, Greek Orthodox monk who lived 82 years without ever seeing a woman. This is interesting, because there's always that thing of like, you can't live with him, can't live without him.
Right.
This guy lived without him his whole life. And before anyone gets all like anal about this, he definitely saw women in his life, like when he was like a little baby,
Right.
and stuff. Like he doesn't remember. He was born, and his parents just basically dropped him on the steps of a Greek Orthodox monastery, basically, and this monastery is it's woman free, anti-woman zone, no girls allowed. Right? They don't. The woman has never come in.
Yeah.
Never come anywhere near
to the highest
this
degree,
monastery. Yeah.
No girls allowed.
Yeah, to the highest degree. And by the way, this is like this guy was born in like 1856. By the way,
So a little bit different time anyway.
Yeah, well, there's still like, yeah,
I'm just saying,
no
like
girls allowed
today,
signs, but like, yeah, this is like
hard.
Yeah. And so he lived on Mount Athos since his infancy because he was dropped off, and then he just was there the entire time, just being a monk, and then he died.
Oh, his mother died when he was born.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the article right now. Yep. No woman ever enters the monastery, and
never saw an automobile, a movie, or an airplane.
that's what they do. They just sit up there and they meditate, and they just think about life and getting themselves to a higher degree. I wonder if they do get up to, like, I wonder if monks actually, like, has it worked for them?
Ascend
do people
to
ask
a
them
point?
if they descend?
But you can't.
They
can't get to them.
They found a statue of a monk once.
Like with the guy in it.
They had it. It was like they had it in this museum for like a long time,
Yeah.
and then it was like hundreds of years old, and then all of a sudden they were like, let's put it through an X-ray machine.
Yeah.
And
what made them do that?
I don't know. I think it broke or something, and they were like, what's in this? And then they found a whole body preserved in there,
like pretty well preserved.
It was just a guy meditating with his legs crossed, and that's what the statue was. And the body was the guy with his legs crossed, and it was like the rock just like formed around his body. Is what it looked like. It like while he was meditating, someone came up behind him and like dumped a bunch of cement on his face.
It was like 1,000 years old.
What?
Nobody thought to.
What?
But it says it was a gold-painted paper mache statue. So it wasn't even
plated paper mache.
Yeah. The mummy inside the gold-painted paper mache statue.
Yeah.
It's believed to be that of Laquan.
Laquan?
A Buddhist master of the Chinese meditation school who died around the year 1100. Yeah, they did a CT scan on it. Maybe they were just like, why is this so heavy if it's paper mache?
Yeah.
Or why is it?
Oh, yeah.
What's rattling around? Is there a rock in here or something?
Bones rattling around.
But they said it was like super preserved, right? Or I mean, intact and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's move on to something a little bit more, I don't know, not so gross. I found an article about how male turkeys are more likely to attempt mating with a taxidermied female turkey head, missing the body, than they are a taxidermized female turkey body missing a head. So it's basically like this. Like this is the turkey, like the head, like a fake turkey head, and then just like a stick. And the male turkey's like, oh, nice, and starts humping the stick, right? But then if you got like this, where it's like a body of a turkey, female turkey, with its little booty sticking out, ready.
With a fake head.
No. And
or
then
no
just
head.
A stick, no head. It'll be like, no. I don't want to hump that rump. I want to hump that
So
stick.
they like the real face, real head, no body.
Yeah, that's what they. Yeah, they're more likely to go for that than a body that they can actually have sex with.
What?
I don't know. Maybe it has. They like to look.
They
Maybe
like the intimacy.
they like the intimacy. They like to stare into the other turkey's eyes.
They like.
Aww.
Yeah, it just got cute.
Man,
It
I
was
like
it was
that.
weird, but then
Yeah.
it's like now it's kind of cute.
That's the Mellowbrook Road right there.
Yeah, welcome to
we
the
found
Mellowbrook
it.
Road.
We went full circle on that. That's so sweet. I'm glad. I didn't think that we were gonna do that.
I'm still confused though.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
That makes me picture those horse toys, where it's just a horse head and the stick and the kid like rides it. You know, like riding a horse.
Yeah.
That's what I pictured. But then as a turkey, it's like a
can you
turkey's
imagine
head
a
is
horse
also
doing that?
a turkey's head is kind of stick-like. So then it's like more stick.
Imagine if a horse did that with like a horse, like you get a horse head on a stick, and the horse is just like, and just crack the stick in half.
Yeah, what would it think at that point? It cracks the stick. I killed it.
It's another day. That's happens
I gotta
to
get
me
out of
every
here.
week as a horse. Happens to me all the time. And so, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Heck yeah, dog.
Dude, give it to me. Give it to the people. Did you stretch good?
I feel like you're
ready now?
I had to kind of collect my thought. I feel like you have an interesting music taste in that you're pretty.
I like a lot of different musics.
You like a lot of things. So if you were at a party and they gave you the choice,
yeah,
what are you playing? And it could be genre, it could be a certain
probably
song.
play something hip hop if I was at a party with like people, because especially if it was a party, because it's just like a generic like. I'd probably play something like Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
I'd find something of my favorite that would be like good like party music. Let me see if I can find something. If I'm with like a bunch of guys, I might play Lil Dicky just because guys always will.
People be like,
go
"Is this
for
Lil
that.
Dicky?"
Yeah.
I feel like that happened. If you play Lil Dicky around
I do have some
somebody-
good hip hop recommendations if anyone wants them. Saba, SABA from Chicago. Love this guy. His album "Care for Me" is super awesome. Let's see. I might play some "Coming to America" soundtrack. Coming to America 2. Little Sexual Chocolate. Yeah, I'd do something hip hop. Kind of depends. If I'm with like the family, I'll pick something more folksy. Maybe something more like blues or old country, something like that. Actually, I just found something really nice that I think the family will love. There it is right there. Okay. Yeah. What? Yeah, hip hop. Sorry, I forgot what we were doing.
Are you gonna cater to? Are you gonna lean into something that you want to play, and you don't care if other people don't like it, or are you gonna try and find that mix of like, I like this song, and I think other people will also like it?
If I'm driving, it's my music.
Right.
I've
heard that rule before.
But I also have been doing this new thing where if I'm driving, I'll let the other person choose a song, but it has to be a song that you can sing to.
Yeah, they better know it.
No, you got to sing to it.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
you better know it.
This has to be a song that like you have to love this song.
Yeah.
Because like I don't care if it's a song if it's a genre that I won't even enjoy. If it's got to be something that will make you happy, right? And then I'll choose a song that makes me happy, and the mutual. Because like, the thing is like. I'll start enjoying the song once I start seeing how much you enjoy it. I'll be like, "Oh shit, you know what?
Oh yeah, this is
you're right. This is bumping, dude."
Yeah, because it does it. There's like some weird connection.
Then you learn new songs.
Yeah, because the reason I ask is because whenever we get to playing music, I'm pretty stuck in my ways of what I like to listen to. I love old country music, but then I have a lot of random stuff that I love, like Bo Burnham and.
Right.
Just really specific kind of things. But when I get around people, I want to play what I like, and I don't give a shit if they don't like it. But I know they're not going to like it. That's what sucks. I love music that I know other people are going to be like, who the fuck is playing this song right now?
Then don't do that.
I know, but
just play something that everyone's going to like.
Well, that's the thing. I just don't.
Instead of ruining the vibe.
I don't play anything. I'm just saying if I'm out somewhere and music's playing, I'm just like, man, this isn't as good as my music. But I know if I started playing my music, people would be like, who played this shit?
Well, then you need to like. I guess you should.
Maybe
Maybe you should try and branch out a little bit.
yeah.
Open up your music
Yeah,
mind a little bit.
I probably need to do that because I kind of cut off anything new.
Do you know the band Dirty Honey?
Mm-mm.
Dirty Honey, you'd like.
Dirty Honey.
Dirty Honey. Look them up.
I like honey.
Dirty Honey is rock. Mom and I listen to Dirty Honey a lot when we're in the car together.
Rock band.
See, with Mom, I can play a lot of different music with too. If I'm in my car, I have. If I'm driving by myself, I'll probably play something more like funky.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of depends on my mood. I mean, I'll play anything. In my car, I just hit shuffle, and I have
That's
like
what I
30
do.
different genres I'll just go through. But I have a few funk songs that I like to listen to, and a few like Broadway or like musical soundtracks that I also like to belt out to.
I'll do some
So
musical soundtracks.
I do go pretty hard on those.
What's a good musical soundtrack?
A good musical soundtrack. Rent is a good one. Here, give me 1 second.
I love Hairspray.
Hairspray.
Fucking love that
Oh
soundtrack,
yeah.
dude. Like there is not a miss on that. Love that shit.
I mean, I have
Greatest Showman.
Shrek the Musical is one of my favorite musical soundtracks. It's so good.
I don't think I knew they made it a musical.
Oh, the musical is so
Oh
good.
god,
You'd
now
love the musical.
I gotta look it up.
I know you don't like the Shrek culture stuff, but the musical is so good. I think it's on Netflix still.
I wish I was super smart and
Walk Hard, Sweeney Todd,
Oh man, Walk Hard's a good one.
Sing, Nightmare Before Christmas, Pitch Perfect. I mean, I only have like some of these I only have like one song from. Like from Pitch Perfect, it's the Cups song.
I
That
don't like this Shrek.
La La Land. Yeah, it's good, dude. You're
It's
out of your
funny
fucking
looking.
mind.
Oh,
It won a Tony.
Look at Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, he's on his knees the whole time.
That's funny.
It won a Tony. Dear Evan Hansen is also a good soundtrack.
Yeah, I haven't seen them. What do they do? They made a movie.
I mean, there's so
about
many.
the
I mean,
play?
what do you want? Company, the musical Company. That's a good soundtrack. What'd you ask me?
Didn't they make Dear Evan Hansen a movie?
They did. It just came out,
Hmm.
and they have the same actor leading in it that led the first
Stage play.
the first Broadway run. I can't think of his name, but he's the guy from Pitch Perfect. There you go. The one who loved magic. You remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Him. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of his actual name. I saw something the other day.
Evan Peters.
I think it
I
happened
don't think
a couple.
it's Evan Peters. That's not right.
Evan Peters is who played Dahmer.
That's who played Dahmer. I haven't
I
even seen that yet.
I haven't either.
I need to watch it. We should watch it tonight.
I saw something the other day about a church in Texas, I want to say. Let me look it up. Did I was about to say spoof. What is it? Like a remix of the musical Hamilton, where they like made it very Bible related and changed certain things and put on a performance and stuff like that.
Oh, a church did this.
And they got sued.
Yeah.
Hamilton was like, nope, you can't do that.
Sorry.
Texas church ordered to pay damages for illegal Hamilton production.
Jesus.
That's kind of funny.
That is funny.
I'd like to see
weird
some
that
clips from it.
Is that freedom of speech violation? Do you think? I don't know. I don't know who set him on
This
right
just
now.
says the Door Christian Fellowship McAllen Church, good lord,
They just changed the words.
did not ask for or receive a license from the producers or creators of Hamilton to produce, stage, replicate, or alter any part of Hamilton.
Does every school play have to do that? When they like do the Seussical, the musical, or High School Musical, the show, the movie, the musical?
Yeah,
Again?
what is?
How does that work?
Where is the line on
I don't know how that works.
My only guess is the church put it on.
Does Weird Al Yankovic get
profited from it? But wait, Weird Al profits from his stuff.
Yeah,
but he also asked for. But
like
he asked
the most profited.
But he asked for permission though.
Does he?
Yeah, I thought that was the big thing. He always called the stars and said like, "Hey, I want to do your song."
I have to watch that movie.
I do too.
I don't know how accurate it is but I think that's the whole point.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to really know how accurate it is. I don't know.
I'm kind of confused because, yeah, why? I don't know. Why couldn't they just change it?
Can they change what?
Like the words and stuff.
If it's too close, excuse me. If it's too close to the original, I think that's a problem. But I don't know. I'd have to watch it, and I don't really want to watch a church version of Hamilton.
It sucks.
It's already just to do Hamilton.
Dude, Hamilton is so good.
Pretty good. It definitely changed the form, which is always nice.
Speaking of changing form,
the neon lights do look good.
Yes, they are changing.
I agree.
Wow.
It's called Sunny Day.
Please drop a comment about how freaking sweet these are. Dude, when you first showed me these, I stood here for like 10 minutes and didn't say a word. Like, I was just like, wow. And you just went through all these different settings, and I was just...
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of different fun stuff.
But speaking of changing form, there's a new Barney coming out.
Oh, that purple dinosaur?
Yeah, dog.
Didn't we all collectively kill him in our minds in
Weirdly,
2008?
Yeah.
2008, I think we all came together and we were like, he's dead to us.
All the little what are they called, little rhymes and songs and stuff, everybody had remixed to kill Barney.
I used to watch videos on early YouTube. I don't even know if it was YouTube yet. Of people tying up Barney toys to a pole and then using a flamethrower to just fucking
a homemade
cook him.
One, man.
Yeah, homemade flamethrower.
I know Elon Musk
just cooking him. And you know what? All those people are in prison now for child porn containing.
Probably.
But yeah, they're making a new Barney, new show, new movie.
They're making. He's animated.
I like that. Okay, that's better than a costume.
I don't know
really,
much about it.
Do you think that him not being a man in a costume would upset some people? Like in the furry community, do you think they would feel underrepresented?
Oh my gosh!
I'm just asking.
I hadn't even thought about that.
Do you think that they'd be like, no, we want a man in a costume? And then they were like, you know what? We're not gonna let the furries have any representation. So we're gonna make it animated just so we don't even have to deal with these people in fucking costumes.
So there's less furry. There's no I try to say furry representation in our show.
Yeah.
But what if in the animated it is still a guy in a suit?
Oh, he's cute. Oh, there's definitely still child molesters working on the show, but
people are like,
"Oh, he's so cute.
He looks dumb. I don't like it." And they already shelve it. And it's like, dude, nothing has been released besides one image.
He looks like fucking Barney.
Yeah, it looks like Barney. It's
pink
animated.
Skin, green belly. He's got longer arms. He looks a lot better than a man in a stupid T-Rex costume.
I loved Barney, and I am totally okay with this version.
Yeah, because you're not gonna watch it because you're fucking 25.
Yeah, why does my opinion on this matter?
You're not gonna. All? I'm not gonna. I don't even give a shit.
It's not for you. It's not for you weirdos that think he looks dumb. It's not for you. It's not being made for you, idiots.
No.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, good for kids. I can't wait to see. I'll look at all the designs of all the characters. I want to see the Triceratops girl, or was it a boy? I want to see.
I don't remember. We were just talking about.
I want to see all of the little friends animated. Yeah, that's cute. Oh man, Barney is
there
so.
Was,
BJ. The scariest. What was it?
BJ.
What was it?
BJ.
What was it? The scariest Barney one or video I saw was it was like a camping video. You remember that one?
Yeah.
And then Barney, they're like at the campfire, and they're like, "Where's Barney? Where's Barney?" And he jumps out of the woods and scares everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that used to scare me when I was a little boy.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
Those are some videos, like if you go back and if you come across like some of those old videos like that,
yeah,
it just opens your freaking brain up. You're like, oh God, I forgot about them camping.
Oh, right.
And, it's just so weird.
I know it.
Been coming across a lot of those videos like that.
All right, everybody. Looks like we are at that time of the episode once again. It is time for cricket eating.
cricket
That's
eating.
right. Now's the time that
Again.
our co-host Trace the Grace
Oh.
is gonna choose a bag of Into Life Kickers roasted cricket snacks.
Oh, wow.
That's what these are. I have 6 packages of roasted crickets. This is unrelated to the show. I bought these completely unrelated for a separate reason. I was talking to a friend about these, and they didn't believe that you could eat seasoned crickets. And I'm like, I used to buy these at the water park, like nacho cheese flavored. So he didn't believe me, so I found them online, and they had sample sizes of 6 different kinds. So
It says yum, but it's a spider.
but it's a spider.
But it's a cute little
Ooh.
pin.
But I think the whole thing is it's got a bunch of little crickets. Let me see if I can. Let me move a little closer to the camera here. And you can see them. This is gonna be just for the people watching online on video.
Yeah.
But if you can see them, there's a bunch of little crickets inside there. Oh yeah, look at that.
For you audio listeners.
Yeah, hear the crickets.
Oh.
So I think the whole point with what you're supposed to do with these insects.
It says sample size. This seems like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Well, the whole thing is you're not supposed to like eat them one at a time, whole cricket. You're supposed to take a few of them, blend them up or grind them up, and then you add them as like seasoning to your food. Because insects are very high in protein, in nutrition.
Yeah.
So they're very good for you. So I mean, people eat insects all over the world. It's really just a Western culture thing that we don't like eating bugs, even though they're very good for you. So yeah, the whole thing is you're supposed to grind them up and then you add them to like food. But what Trace the Grace is going to do is he's just going to pop a couple of them in his mouth.
So,
oh yeah, here's
what flavor do you have?
So we have
Ooh.
you want to list off all the flavors?
You got chocolate coffee,
yum.
Memphis barbecue,
Oh, I love it.
Indian curry.
That one,
I've never had curry before.
That one is so the color on the label is yellow. So that might be maybe a milder curry, so we might be okay with that. I'm guessing that one has a lot of flavor.
Honey mustard.
That one sounds good.
Have you ever had honey mustard chips?
I had honey mustard today.
Honey mustard
Chips though? I think I have.
Not stacked. Pringles.
I think I have. Yeah.
It's my favorite. Sour cream and onion.
Sour cream and
onion. Not a big sour cream and onion guy, but
that's the reason I bought the sample size.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I kind of want to try all of them.
You want to try all of them?
Or should I pick one?
We can go through all of them.
Well, I feel like if I pick chocolate coffee, that's like the easy one.
I've tried the chocolate coffee. Didn't have a lot of flavor on just the single cricket.
Okay, let's start with that.
I'll open this next one up.
We're gonna start with chocolate coffee. Good for you. Good for the planet.
If you're listening right now, you can either I guess stop the episode here because it's gonna be mostly visual, but we'll try and we'll do some ASMR stuff for you. So let's.
Oh gosh, I can't even get
Oh wow!
Oh, don't scare me.
This is the sour cream and onions.
I can't even get this open.
I'm not, dude. This is.
Oh, there it went.
You know what this smells like? If you had a bag of sour cream and onions, like chips, Ruffles, right? And you had them, you ate the whole bag, but there's just crumbs in there.
Mm-hmm.
You threw the bag in the cabinet for like 3 or 4 days, and then you see it and you're like, oh, nice chips. And you pull it out and you open it and you're like, oh, it's just crumbs.
Yeah.
You can smell that.
Dude, the chocolate coffee. Oh my gosh, that does smell like chips.
That's crazy.
It smells like the bag. It doesn't smell like chips.
Yeah.
It smells like metallic,
like a bag. Yeah.
Sour cream and onion covered bag. Okay, the chocolate coffee smells like stale Cocoa Puffs.
Let me get
I'm going in deep.
Let me show you the.
Oh, I'm deep.
You see the cricket?
What are you doing? One? Are you just doing one?
Yeah. Oh, I just have one right here in my hand. Because I can get a little handful. So the first thing.
There's a wing right there.
So the first thing you know before you eat a cricket
There's
is
a wing.
not to name it. So once you name it, you can't get rid of it. It's gonna be a lot harder. You want to cheers it?
I can literally see his eyes.
I see.
Wing.
You can't really look at it. You want to cheers it?
Yeah. Wait, what do you have?
This is sour cream and onion.
And I have chocolate coffee.
Let's see if it. Okay, here we go. I hope it's picking up the cheering. Oh, that's good.
I don't taste anything.
See, that's how I felt with that one. Yeah, I didn't taste much in that one. This one's pretty good.
How's the texture?
The onion comes out pretty good in this one.
How's the texture on that? Because that, to me, that just...
There's not much.
That tastes like I just
Here's the thing, everybody.
Dirt. That tastes like nothing.
That one, I feel like you need a lot for that one. Just one of those was
oh my
pretty
god,
good.
I gotta stop looking at them.
Yeah, just pop it in your mouth. Because the texture isn't that bad.
They're so dry.
I feel like that
tastes like a chip.
If you pop like 5 in your mouth, you would have more texture of like the legs probably, and the wings. But it just goes right down.
That tasted like a...
That tastes like chip.
Like a diet sour cream and onion chip. Like
yes.
it's so faint.
Yes, I'm so glad that you're experiencing this the way I'm glad you're into it. Okay.
I'm into it because they're not fucking shooting goop. You know what I mean? If they were just crickets.
Oh, like juice, like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're just They're just dry.
We should try maggots next.
See,
we should have done this. You know, what do we do? We should have done this on like a live stream and charged people money. Well, we're learning.
You lucky ducks.
Hey, this is the stepping stone. We can get worse.
I was gonna say,
I love food.
If you have any requests of weird things, here's the thing, dude. I'm weak though.
We did this on our own.
Yeah,
I did this on my own. I'm just doing.
Okay.
I had nothing else to talk about, and I remembered the bags were sitting behind me. So.
Yeah, and we've been looking at them. I needed to try them. What do you have?
This one is honey mustard.
See if I can get the Indian curry.
This one doesn't have a whole. Oh wait.
I know the audio people are just loving,
good, dude. Oh yeah, I hope we get good ASMR numbers.
I don't smell anything.
Oh, I smelled the mic. I wasn't even. What am I doing?
Mine smells too.
Hang on.
Or what does he say? Mine stinks too. Wrong hand.
Now that's interesting.
I don't smell anything here.
That one's interesting. We'll have to next time we do these. We'll make someone eat a handful.
That one's got a lot of after.
I'm so glad I got tea.
That one's got some aftertaste. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
There's not much smell to this. I
No.
thought the curry would have more.
And you get a little bit of feel from it.
Mouth feel.
Ew, what is this? Honey mustard?
Mouth feel of crickets. I'll go with
honey mustard.
You said you didn't taste it. I'm gonna go 2.
No. I'm like no. Wait.
Is it?
It's like after. It's an aftertaste.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is the strongest one so far.
You know what?
I might have to do more.
For some reason, the more I eat, the worse the texture feels in my mouth.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
The more I eat, the more my tongue is like, please stop. Stop putting so many of these in your mouth.
That was a real crunchy bit.
I don't know what it was. I ate 2 of the Indian curry. That was pretty good. That one wasn't that bad.
That's the strongest flavor to me so far. Honey mustard.
I think sour cream and onion was.
In terms of like what I could taste.
Okay, Memphis barbecue.
Memphis barbecue to finish?
My guess is the barbecue was gonna have the strongest.
Oh, dude.
What?
Something was real hard in that one. I ate 2 on that one, and it was much harder than the last.
It might have been the eye.
4.
You know what? Really hard to eat. Fish eye.
Oh, jeez.
Fish eyeball. Real crunchy.
Dude, if we had fish eyes in front of me,
remember when I did that?
Throw up.
That Fear Factor, back in the day.
Yes, that was nasty.
One of them was saltine crackers and fish eyeballs.
Ooh, that's got a pretty.
And I almost vomited on that one.
If you ate these things, they're not bad.
You're not supposed to, but I think it's like salt.
It's just silica, which is not good for you.
What's silica?
Silica dust is really bad for you.
Silica is what I call Terry whenever he wears one of those hats with the helicopter blades on it. I go, you silica. I call him cuz instead of cuz. There's a lot of seasoning on the bottom of that.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me get a little shake.
Oh, yeah. Shake and bake, baby. Oh, don't break them, though. I don't think they'll break because they're pretty solid.
I don't think I'm kind of mixed.
Are you guys enjoying this? Are people enjoying this?
I'm loving it.
I wish we had a chat so I could know if people are enjoying this or not.
Hey, all you gotta do is comment, baby.
I hope this has like 2 views so that this is only for us. This little bit right here, only we're enjoying.
I don't know what it smells like. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I hope we have more than 2 views. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Get in there deep. Tell me what that smells like. It smells like something.
Get in there. Hang on. Let me get the mic in here.
Ooh. Yo. Like once an episode now we just eat something.
Yeah. Wow, that was some good cocaine. Thank you. That's for the audio listeners. All right. Did you eat one already?
No.
Okay.
I wanted you to smell it and tell me what you smelled, but because I can't place it. What's Memphis barbecue? Just thicker? That thick.
I think it's
think
like
about that
thick
thick sweet sauce.
Yeah.
Less vinegar. More of a brown sugar.
Yeah, I think more brown sugar. I feel like I like Memphis barbecue. I'm
Dude,
pretty sure I do.
something
I don't know what barbecue I don't like. I think it's
I don't like Carolina.
I was gonna say
That's
Carolina
that thin
too.
vinegar stuff.
Yeah, see, I don't like vinegar.
I don't mind it.
I don't like too much vinegar, especially like coleslaw. I don't like vinegar coleslaw.
No. Almost has like a really light goldfish taste.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a light.
Like that, just that almost cheesy.
Not a, what is that kind of cracker? Not like a Cheez-It. That type of, yeah, it's like, not like Cheez-It like the flavor or like a fish,
Triscuit.
goldfish, the flavor, but like a, like a
Triscuit,
like a Triscuit texture
what?
to the cracker.
Just hit me in the throat. The texture is stuck on the back of my throat.
That's what she said.
Roasted crickets, brown sugar, salt, chili pepper, cinnamon, onion, garlic, natural flavor. Allergy warning. If you're allergic to shellfish, you may be allergic to insects. I'm safe.
Don't think I'm allergic.
Odd. Of all of them,
sour cream and onion I think was the best.
let me go back.
For me.
Let me go back
because it tasted like
that
chip.
I ate this one directly after I ate a chocolate one, so
the chocolate coffee didn't have much flavor.
No.
I feel like you need a lot of it. But here's the thing, though.
Honestly, they got more flavorful.
I'm glad that I tried them all because I've been needing to try these. Now what I'm gonna do is I need to find recipes to use these in. Right? Like, what if I just got some honey mustard and I put it in a bowl and then I just ground up some honey mustard crickets and I just threw those in the honey mustard.
You need a mortar pestle. Mortar and pestle.
I think we have one somewhere here.
I think they're really cool.
No, I think that was Dub's. I think Dub has that. I would love to have one. It's very essential for cooking. So
I'm going in deep on this one, listeners.
Do it. That's a good line.
Is my nose bleeding?
Fun fact about cocaine: I once saw someone binging on a 3-day coke binge. I saw them pick up their dining room table chair and slam it onto the floor 4 times till it shattered into pieces.
Dude, I don't taste anything.
What?
I don't taste anything on that.
Really? It's weird. Did you shake it at all?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That seasoning's pretty mixed up. I don't know. I'm not opposed to that being ground up in my food.
I don't mind insects.
If I was eating something, I think this is an unpopular opinion. If I was eating something and somebody came in later and they're like, "Hey, there was ground crickets in that," I'd have been like, "Oh, okay."
Wait, you're like that too?
Mm-hmm.
We're the same way.
I'm kind of.
You can explore food.
Yeah.
You just don't like knowing what's in it.
Yeah.
It's when you know what's in it. That's when you're like, I don't want it.
Well,
for me, it's like if I see someone else eat it, I'm like, okay, so this is edible.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
The unpopular part in this, I try to explain it to my wife all the time. If somebody spit in my food, but I didn't know,
yeah,
I'm probably gonna eat my meal and just like, if somebody told me after the fact, I'd probably be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna throw up.
You're eating it.
It's like,
know, someone spitting that. Tastes pretty good.
Yeah,
good tasting spit, I guess.
Now, if you come across a hair, you're gonna send it back. I'm just gonna pick the hair out.
I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
But I'm also the person that goes, like, I'm the same way as you. If someone gave me something to eat
my teeth
and
so
I ate
bad.
it, oh well. I wish we don't have any floss in here. I have some in the bathroom.
The texture is like sand.
If someone offered me something to eat, like a little piece of meat, and I ate it, and I was like, that's pretty good. And they said, that was human meat. I'd go, human meat tastes pretty good. Don't give me any more, but I'm glad I know that now.
Yeah, check that off.
Long pig. They say it tastes like pork. That's what cannibal societies call it.
Long pig.
Yeah, that's why they study pork, like pigs, as like for human bodies, because
that's why they use it in that knife show. What's it called?
Forged in Fire,
Forged in Fire. I love that
Deadliest
fucking
Warrior.
show.
Yeah, because the pork is like the same, the closest to human meat and fat and stuff, or something like that. Long pig.
I think with Forged in Fire, I've lost the brutality of how sharp and dangerous those weapons are compared to Deadliest Warrior when they use the human ballistics. Because when you see a guy,
I wish I had one of those.
when you see, yeah, I
I
know.
would love one like just
And
here.
just once an episode, we're just like put a fucking
I would,
dart in it
you
or
just
something.
got like a bunch of just a bunch of weapons in him, like a bunch of
Yeah.
like different weapons.
Ninja Star.
Use the blowgun on him a bunch.
Oh,
That'd
yeah,
be
dog.
so fun.
That'd be so funny.
I'm gonna write that down.
That's a great product.
Hey, you know,
if somebody
this
doesn't
is what
already
your
sell it.
Patreon dollars could pay for.
Yeah. We could name them as a community. We could all
Oh,
come
that'd be
together
fun.
and name him.
What if we got a ballistic of plank?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think plank would like that though.
Yeah, I have sand in my mouth. Those weren't bad.
Glad we did that.
Me too.
We should try this stuff. I mean, there were
I can't
a
imagine
lot of
how many
bugs.
products they have. Yeah.
Into Life. So bug
Into
life.
Life is what it's called.
Yeah, there was a lot of different bugs on there.
Hey, somebody say the word. I'd love doing stuff like that.
I like food challenges.
Yeah,
Always a good
I don't
time.
mind that at all.
Not the cinnamon challenge though. I won't do that anymore. I'm not gonna do any of that stuff. I'll tell you that right now.
Through that.
Right here, right now. I'm not doing that.
Cotton candy.
You know, it's fun that we're trying to bring back a trend that died like 15 years ago.
Comes in waves. Dude, I don't know. Some of these sound pretty good. Orange creamsicle.
Dude, I want to go to like Taiwan to the market and you just walk around and they go, candied scorpion?
Mango habanero.
Fried tarantula? Sweet chili tarantula? And you're like, yes, please, sweet chili tarantula. Give me them legs.
If there was a spider this big, I'd have a hard time putting that in my mouth. If it was like a flavored thing.
Oh no, it'd be so good.
And like, oh,
it's dead.
I know. I think I could do it. I think I could do it.
Yeah.
But like this,
be crunchy.
We know some people that would freak out at that.
Oh yeah.
Even the fact that we ate them.
I brought those into work and people wanted to pass out.
But if that was ground up,
I ate that chocolate one at work.
If that was ground up in your coffee or over your, I don't even like. If you put it in taco meat or something like,
yeah, you wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't even
know.
Is that illegal? That's illegal.
What?
Putting something in somebody's food without telling them?
If it harms them.
Like if they ingest something that.
No, because I mean, I feel like roofing, does that harm people? I mean, it harms them after the fact. No, I'm saying like, does the drug, it makes you sleep, but does it hurt you? Like if you were with your friends, like if like you and I were hanging out and you gave me a drink and it had roofies in it and I fell asleep and then you left and I just woke up the next day and you were like, I roofied your drink.
I just really wanted you to get some sleep.
Like what? Like could I press charges on you?
It's called food tampering.
I guess it's like if a guy puts a gun to your head and makes you do stuff for him, but like and then he leaves. It's like you still had a gun to your head. Like you could have like you didn't know if you were gonna get hurt or not. Does that make sense? Did that work? What I just said?
I don't know.
I'm glad you're my co-host.
Sorry, I got stuck to reading this, and they're like, it's called food tampering, and yes, you can be charged with it, and it can result in severe penalties and things like that. But unless they can prove intent.
Oh,
it's
right.
kind of just a lapse in judgment, and they're like, yeah, whatever. Maybe he didn't mean to. Or maybe he didn't know.
I'd have to get my butthole swabbed. They'd have to make sure you didn't like sodomize me in my sleep.
Just really wanted
because they would sleep. That would not.
You don't think that would hold up?
No, that would not hold up in court.
You've just been so stressed out lately. Wanted you to get some good sleep.
Even if I agreed with you, they still the lawyers would be like, no, we don't trust this. You definitely raped your brother. Oh man, I wish I wouldn't have just said that.
Welcome to the path.
I did that last week too. The Mellow Brick Road. I keep bringing us into these rocky paths.
Yeah, we keep running into walls.
Last week was rocky territory for sure.
Yeah, you were.
Oh man,
that was enjoyable. I didn't dislike it. I had a chocolate covered one when I was little.
we used to get. You go to the water park, and they sold these in the concession stand
What are you talking about?
at the landing.
They had them at the landing?
Yes, they had these. They had nacho cheese flavored crickets and sour cream and onion.
Don't remember.
The nacho cheese ones were so good. They came in little baggies, and they had maybe like 10 or 15 little bugs in them.
Are you sure they were crickets? Or they were bugs?
They might have not been crickets. They might have been something else.
Little bugs.
But they were little bugs.
Whoa.
I remember.
Cricket suckers. It looks like a bar of soap.
That sounds like a bestiality, or like, what is that? Intoality? What's the word for that when you like to fuck bugs? Ew. Do people like to have sex with bugs? Are there people sucking off crickets?
Dude.
Do crickets have penises?
I don't.
I have so many questions. Can you find me answers already?
Can you eat maggots? If they're dead?
Like eat them out?
No.
Like a female maggot? Like go down on one?
Dude, it's literally a slice of bread covered in maggots. Can you eat that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can eat maggots, yes.
Oh, God, no. Ew. Oh, it can cause bacterial poisoning, though.
Well,
see, that's what freaks me out about like things that I'm not comfortable with eating or I've never ate. Is like, what's gonna happen?
Right. Well, you gotta make sure someone else eats it.
Make somebody else do it first.
Well, yeah. But I won't eat live octopus tentacle.
Oh no,
because that's scary. Because if people do choke on that, because it's alive still, because it's still trying to use its suction cups, and then it gets stuck in your throat. I will say sea urchin is pretty gross. I would try it again, but that first time,
I don't think I've ever had sea urchin.
As soon as it touched my tongue, I wanted to die. I've never had anything so horrible.
Ew.
But I don't want to call it the restaurant. Everything else was fucking spot on. Maybe it's just not for me. The urchin. I don't know.
Ew.
I don't know.
It's like having like popcorn kernels at the back of my throat. You know, like the hard like seed. I don't even know what that is.
It's the
like that clear piece.
The legs. They'll get away from you.
Excuse me. It's literally.
You want a napkin or tissue or something?
No, it's not coming out. It's just there. It's like.
You might have to floss your teeth before you leave, bud.
It's like.
Don't forget to floss your teeth before you go to bed. Oh, it's like stuck right there.
Right. Well, it's like the very back of my tongue.
You want something to drink? You want some tea? Tea?
Nope. What I do want is people to follow us.
Tell them.
Listen here. No, I want.
Listen here, motherfuckers.
Yeah, listen up.
Listen to you, beautiful fuckers.
We appreciate you watching this episode and listening along. So we want you to come back. You can follow us at Mellow Brick Road on Facebook.
Can you even see it? Right there.
You may be able to see it. We have nice little magnets and stuff.
I'll point to it.
We may bring them closer. You can follow us on Mellow Brick Road on Facebook.
Hang on 1 second. Where's my... Could you give me that? Give me that. There we go.
We're always prepared.
All right, go.
Mellow Brick Road on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram at Mellow Brick Road
right there.
Podcast on Instagram.
On Instagram, right there.
You can follow me at TW Projects.
At TW Projects on Facebook.
My little side hustle.
That's right there.
You can follow Van Windsor on Instagram. Is that actually really hard?
That's this guy.
I feel like everybody always struggles with pointing at stuff.
No, I'm nailing it.
Oh, you're killing it.
I'm nailing it.
You can listen to us on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, Stitcher.
And don't forget to sign up for our Patreon at patreon.com/mellowbrickroad, where you can view all of our bonus exclusive content, including What You Read In, which is our once every so often book reading updates. Whenever we got a list of books that we've finished reading, we share them online on there for you guys, and we kind of want to get like a little book club situation started here, recommending books. It's kind of like taking Goodreads, but like, you know, like going over them, right? Like doing better than them. So let's do that. So sign up for the Patreon. You can find what you're reading there.
Yeah. We also want to shout out, because we always do, Hoopla.
Hoopla.
Hoopla. It's our favorite app ever.
Ever. It's the best.
If you ever want to read a book, listen to music, watch a movie, find comic books, graphic novels, whatever you're into, go get yourself a library card at your local library and sign up for Hoopla.
Hoopla. Not just a SpongeBob meme.
Nope.
Hoopla. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today on this path number 38. Can you believe it?
38.
We're just going one number at a time.
Yep. We continue one at a time.
I say
one of these times we'll be at like 39.
One step at a time. You take one step after another. Is that a song? Everyone, please. I hope we didn't scare you away with this episode with all the bugs and terrible jokes, but please join us again next week for another episode of the Mellow Brick Road podcast. We love you all. Chris, I love you.
Love you.
Everyone have a great night.
Peace and blessings.
Peace.